My topic for today is overcoming limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs. Those things we tell ourselves that make us believe that we cannot do something or that something is beyond us. Those are limiting beliefs. Today, I'm going to show you how to overcome limiting beliefs.
Inspire Central. Inspire Central. Inspire Central. Inspire Central.
Welcome to another edition of Inspire Central. It is me, your girl again, Monica, the Chief Inspirer herself. I'm happy to have you here with me once again. My topic for today is overcoming limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs. Those things we tell ourselves that make us believe that we cannot do something or that something is beyond us. Those are limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are those voices that tell us that we can't. Their favorite words are can't, cannot, should not, do not, will not, incapable, unable. Those are the favorite words of the limiting belief voice. Today, I'm going to show you how to overcome limiting beliefs. So I have explained in a nutshell what limiting beliefs are. They are those doubts. They are those self-doubts that you have where you keep telling yourself, this is beyond me, this is too much, I cannot do this, I don't have what it takes, I am unable to do this. Limiting beliefs are when you start having doubts about yourself, doubts about your strengths, doubts about your capabilities, and doubts about what it is you can do, and you start to believe that you cannot do anything, that you're inadequate and you're incapable. So those are what limiting beliefs are. But do you know that in early childhood, many people do not have any limiting beliefs? Do you know that? We all start off as children, and in our younger childhood, we do not have any limiting beliefs. We have this idea of I can do it all. We have this idea of I am capable. We have this idea of I am more than enough. I'm more than adequate and I've got this. So what happens? What happens as we get older? What makes us start having limiting beliefs and start distrusting ourselves? There are several factors that cause this. The first could be your family background. The family. That is the first place that molds you, that makes you who you become. And unfortunately, that is also the place that also breaks you the most, if it is not a healthy environment. So your family background can make you start having limiting beliefs. For instance, if your father or your mother or your siblings or somebody who lives around you keeps telling you every single day, you are a weakling, you are incapable, you're not smart, you're not intelligent, you are not brave, nobody knows you, nobody cares about you, you are nothing, you are a nobody. If you keep hearing that every day, you start to internalize it, you start to believe it, and you start to associate yourself with those words, those derogatory words, those terms that they have used to describe you. These people may just want to hurt you, and so they just say those words. They may not really care. They may not even really mean those things that they are saying. And even if they mean them, sometimes you don't fit the description. Somebody telling you that you're ugly. The word beautiful or ugly is a subjective term, meaning that beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So if somebody tells you you are ugly, it doesn't matter. You are beautiful in your own eyes if you believe that. If somebody tells you you're a weakling, it's okay. It's fine. That's the person's opinion. You don't have to now make that your identity. You don't have to now impose that on yourself and say, yes, this is who I am. That toga of shame, that insult that they heaped on me has become my identity. You don't need to do that. Don't let people's opinion of you become your reality. Les Brown says that a lot. Don't let people's opinion of you become your reality. But unfortunately, if you are in a home, if you are in a family setting, if you are in an environment where they keep telling you you're not good enough, you're not beautiful, you're not intelligent, you are weak, you are ugly, nobody likes you. Over time, if you do not remove yourself from that place, if you do not detach mentally from what they are saying, you will start to internalize that. You will start to appropriate that to yourself, and you will start to believe them. And one thing about believing that you're not good enough is that over time, if you're not careful, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So your family background, your environment, your home setting is usually the first place that makes you develop self-limiting beliefs. That's why they tell parents that they should reinforce the goodness in their children. They should tell their children that they are capable. Tell your children, I love you. Tell your child, you are intelligent. Tell your child, you are beautiful. Tell your child, you are enough. Tell your child, no matter what, I will always believe in you. I will always trust you. I can depend on you. I have put so much into you, and I trust you, and I believe you. You are capable. Stop telling your children because maybe they don't have jobs. You start telling them something like, you are a lazy moron. You are this, you are that. You're not good enough. Can't you go out there and fight? Can't you go out there and try to survive like your mates? Can't you go out there and do what your mates are doing? You are imposing on that child a negative opinion about himself or herself. And you as a parent, it is your responsibility, especially as a child is growing up, to ensure that your child feels confident, to ensure that your child feels good enough, adequate, that your child feels capable. It's up to you as a parent. You must validate. You must make your children feel confident in themselves. It's your responsibility as a father. It's your responsibility as a mother. What are you saying to your children? Really, take a look at it. Listen to yourself when you speak. What are you saying to your children? Are you telling them that their siblings are better than them? Because that is another one. That is a very big one. Where you see a child who is not good in one area or one subject, and then you start telling the child you're a failure. This child is 6. How can he be a failure at 6 years old? Come on. His life is not over. You're already discarding him. You're already saying he's a failure. You're not validating your child. That your child is not good in one area where all his other siblings are masters. They are naturals. They are good and they are proficient at. Does not mean that that child is a failure. It simply means that that is not the person's area. That is not where the person is gifted. That is not the person's calling. That's what it simply means. Why do parents make a big deal out of this thing where a child cannot do something and then they feel that that child is the black sheep? That child is the useless one. That child is the one that should be tossed into the bin. Why do they feel that way? Why do parents impose their beliefs on their children? It is your responsibility to make your child feel good and confident about himself or herself. But when you go about saying you're not as good as your brother is better in sports than you are, you're so weak, you're so clingy, you're so childish. Can't you see how matured your brother is? Can't you see how matured your sister is? Don't you see how good your sister is at house chores? Don't you see how this is that? And look at your mates, and you're doing more harm than good to your child. You are doing a lot of harm to your child. If your child does not rebel or revolt, that child is going to internalize it. And that child is going to make it his or her identity. And before you know, that child would have grown up with a complex. The child will grow up with a complex, and when that person is an adult, it becomes difficult to fix. It becomes really difficult to fix. So now that your kids are still malleable, now that they are still tender, now that they have not formed an opinion about themselves, it is up to you as a father, as a mother, to ensure that your child has a strong, firm, solid, positive identity of himself or herself. Self-identity. You help your child build self-identity, because if you don't, your child is going to start having self-limiting beliefs, and you would not want that. There are consequences to that, and you would not want that for your child down the line. So that is one of the causes of self-limiting beliefs. Now, another cause of self-limiting beliefs is inferiority complex. Inferiority complex. People of all ages suffer from inferiority complex. It has nothing to do with your age. Even an 80-year-old can suffer from inferiority complex. It's just that the older people get, the more they are able to mask their inferiority complex, or the more they identify themselves or come into themselves and know that they can't really change who they are, so they have to now start accepting themselves. So as people get older, they accept themselves. But still, some people are so beaten. So people feel so inferior that their age does not really help them become more self-accepting or self-accepting all the way. Yes, they will become more self-accepting to some extent, but they may not be at the nth level. So inferiority is another thing that leads to self-belief. Inferiority is where you feel, who am I now? Every other person is doing it. They are good. Do you know where they come from? Do you know who their daddy is? Do you know who their mommy is? Do you know how much they have? Me, my daddy is not a rich man. My mom is a nobody. I'm a nobody too, because my parents are nobody. So I just stay on my lane. I just go this way. I can't do anything because who do I know? What do I know? Where have I been? Have I toured around the world? I've never been outside my village. I've never been outside my town. I'm here in my country and there's no hope of leaving the country. So I just have to be small. Let me just shrink. Let me shrivel in a corner. Let me just hide here because I'm not good enough. Inferiority complex. It's a big one. It is a big one. An inferiority complex can come from any source. It can come from, like I said, family background. It can come from friends who keep teasing you non-stop. It could come from you and your mindset. In fact, the mindset plays a very big role in how you see yourself. Inferiority complex is you telling yourself, I'm not good enough. Inferiority complex is you telling yourself, it doesn't matter what I do, I can never match up to what somebody else is doing. Inferiority complex is you telling yourself, why should I even try? I know it will never be good enough. That is you eating yourself up. That is you telling yourself that you're not good enough. That is you limiting yourself. That is you shrinking yourself, making yourself get smaller and smaller and invisible. That is you. Do you know what inferiority means? Do you know what the word inferior means? It means not good enough. And do you know that there is an opposite of that? A comparison, the flip side. That is the word superior. People who suffer from inferiority complex always have this idea in their head that every other person is superior to them. That's how they feel. That's how they feel. It doesn't matter what the situation is. If somebody wears something nice, they just feel that what that person is wearing is superior to what they are wearing. And it may not necessarily be so. Their own clothes may even be more expensive. Even when they are wearing designer clothes and somebody is wearing just a regular t-shirt, they don't really look at the price tags. They just feel that as long as it's them, they are the ones wearing these clothes, it's the worst of the worst. It's inferior. Every other person's own is the best. And you see them rooting for other people, saying, yes, yes, you're good, I salute you, I hail you. But they can never do that for themselves. When they now look at themselves, they just feel like, who am I? What have I got to offer? What have I got to offer? Who am I to want to compare? Who am I to want to compete? You know, they are shrug masters. They're always shrugging. They're always struggling because they're like, poor me, pathetic me, pitiable me, not good enough me, inadequate me. They're always like that, always struggling. I hope they get a shoulder massage real soon because that shoulder has been through a lot. With all that self-pity, their shoulders have been through a lot. But seriously, inferiority complex is something that it will make you just feel like you're the worst person on earth and you should never have been born. It is a horrible feeling. It is a horrible place to be. It is a terrible state of mind. And nothing good can come from a mind that is full of inferiority complex. And that is a huge cause of self-limiting beliefs. The third cause of self-limiting beliefs is fear. Fear. This one is somehow more common. It is common among people who have a superiority complex. It's also common among regular folks who do not suffer from inferiority complex. From time to time, we all get scared. We all fear, like, what if I venture into this thing and it doesn't work? What if I try this thing and I fail? What if people laugh at me? What if my life savings go to waste? What if this business does not take off? You keep asking yourself, what if, what if, what if? It happens to everybody. It happens to even the best of us. And yes, it has happened to me. It happens to me from time to time. In fact, before I started YouTube, I had this fear of, why should I put myself out there? What if? I don't even know what my what ifs were. I don't know what my what ifs were. But I had fear. I had a lot of fear. The only thing was, I don't think I quite placed it in terms of questions like, what if this, what if that? It was just a fear of me putting myself out there. I just felt, let me stay back, let me stay back. Let me stay in the shadows, let me stay in the safe zone, let me stay in the comfort zone. Until I walked on my fear. Did I really walk on my fear? Okay. Until I decided, until I took a bold step and said, scared or not, I'm doing it, I am charging in, I am bulldozing the way, I am going. YouTube, here we come. That was how it happened. So the fear is still there. So the thing is, do it even if you are afraid. No matter how scared you are, just do it. But fear is a cause of self-limiting belief. Because there are some people, in some situations, they want to do something so badly. They have that yearning in their hearts. They want to do it so much. They have a passion for it. They love it. They know they will be good at it. But they are just afraid. And they are saying to themselves, what if nobody receives my message? What if I'm not as good as I think I am? What if I waste my money? You see that money? Oh, it's a big one. What if I waste my money? What if I don't have what it takes? What if I cannot sustain it? What if this? What if that? And some of these fears are logical. Some of these fears should be considered. But there's how you consider your fear. You will just be stunted. You will just be in one place. You will not achieve anything. So no matter how scared you are, you should just go in with your fear and do what you have to do. Do what you want to do. Fear and all. fear and all. Do not dump the fear. Go with the fear. I still do it anyway. Fear and all. So, having looked at the causes of limiting beliefs, I'm going to now tell you how to overcome limiting beliefs. The first way of overcoming limiting beliefs is to have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe that no matter what happens, good or bad, you can overcome. You will survive. You know, when you look at a situation that terrifies you, have you ever asked yourself, is this a life or death situation? If I start a business and the business fails, will I die? Is that the end of my life? No, it's not. Okay? For instance, I will ask myself, if I start a YouTube channel, will it end my life? The answer is no. Starting a YouTube channel is not a life or death situation. It's not life-threatening in any way. So, if you look at the situations that scare you, you will discover that they are not even as scary as they look. Yes, take the fear out of them. Stop making those situations look so big. They are just inflated like balloons. They are just inflated. So take the air. Take the air out of the balloon. Take the air out of the fear. Take whatever it is that you're using to just make that thing huge. Take it out. Put a pin in the balloon. Yeah, put a pin in it. Deflate that balloon of fear. Whatever it is that is terrorizing you, deflate it. And you will see that it's not as big, it's not as huge as you thought it was. So, have faith in yourself. Believe that it does not matter. This thing you're trying out, this thing you're doing, this thing you want to embark on, it's not something that is a life or death situation. So give it a try. What have you got to lose? Yes, what have you got to lose? Try something new. Do something you've never done before. Give it a try. Just give it a try. Just one try. One try. I'm not saying one half-hearted try. I mean one going all in with all your heart, with everything it takes, giving it all it takes try. Like, do it. Do it with all that it takes, all that it requires, and see how it goes. See how it goes. And then you will see that you did something. You did something. Something came out of that. Oh wow, look at you achieving stuff. And when you have achieved that first thing, you will be amazed. You will applaud yourself. You'll be amazed at what you have done. You'll be like, me? I did this. Oh my goodness. I'm amazing. I'm fantastic. I am phenomenal. You'll be so blown away by what you have done that you will be spurred. You'll be encouraged to give it another try. And give it another try. And keep going like that. And before you know it, you become a master. Look at you. You started from newbie, from greenhorn, from novice. Now you're a master. Because you've done this thing over and over and over again. You have become a professional at it. You've become so proficient. And guess what happens next? People start noticing. People start seeing it. And people start saying, oh, this is nice. Can I pay you to do that? Yeah. Can I pay you to do that? Can you teach me how you did that? Hey. Look at you about to become a coach. And of course, when they say, can I pay you? You should say yes. I mean, why not? Why not? You should say yes. Pay me. Bring the money. Yes. Bring the money. Pay me. I mean, I worked so hard at this, so pay me. Yes, I'll collect the money. And when they say to you, coach us, you say, oh yeah, I've done this thing over and over again. I'm now a master. I'm now a pro. I'm now a professional. Of course, I'll teach you. But of course, it comes at a fee. And then you earn some more money from that thing you started off like a joke. That thing you started off with terror, with fright, with fear, and that you did all the same. Amazing, right? Amazing. That's actually how everything starts. Nobody starts off with, hey, I can do it, I'm an expert. Nobody starts off anything as an expert. I promise you. Nobody. Not even a baby who is now running around the whole house. That baby started off crawling and then started taking walks and falling. And before you knew, his feet became steadier. And from walking, he started running. running, and now it's like you have to run to catch him because he is so fast. But he didn't start off running. So that is the same thing for whatever it is you are starting, whatever it is you are learning, whatever it is you will become a professional at. So like I said, it all begins with trusting in yourself, having faith in yourself, believing in yourself, and giving it the first try. A full try, like I said, go all in, and then you see what will come out of it. And then you will see that you can make success out of it. And then you will achieve something. And when you've achieved that small thing, you'll be encouraged to want to do it again so that you can achieve another small thing or something bigger this time around. You see, self-limiting beliefs are things that you can work on. They are not things that should keep you down. They are not things that should make you small or shrink. No, they are not. It's from your mind or from your environment. Whatever the situation may be, I need you to realize that everything comes from your mind. Everything. Even if it's something that you have been told, even if it's something that you grew up with, it's your mind that stored it up. And so, because it is your mind that stored it up, you can go into that mind and pluck it out and throw it away as it's no longer serving you. Start working on your self-limiting beliefs today, knowing that you can soar, knowing that your mind is where you first win the battle or you lose the battle. Everything starts from the mind. So start working on your mind. Start working on building your trust in yourself. Start eliminating, getting rid of, throwing away, tossing aside those draining, self-limiting beliefs, because they will impede your growth. They will stop you from becoming your best. They will not let you achieve what you have set out for yourself. Those dreams that you have, those self-limiting beliefs will crush, because they will not let you build the dreams. They will not let you do your best. They will not let you become your best, because every step of the way they'll be telling you, you can't do this. Don't even bother starting. Don't even try at all. You've already failed even before you started. And you don't want to hear that, because it's not the truth. Fellow inspirers, I am saying this to you today. You are capable. There is so much you can do. There's so much you can become. There is a wide range of talents, skills, strength, mental strength in you. There is so much in you that you have not even tapped into. The situation has not called for it, or you have just not been feeling yourself, or you have not had a mental cleansing. So you have been down. You have been thinking you're not good enough, but you are good enough. You are awesome. You are fantastic. You are phenomenal. I am putting it to you today. I am telling you on all authority, I firmly believe you are good. You are brilliant. You are beautiful within and without. Yes, you are strong. You are capable, and you are enough. We don't need two of you. One of you, just as you are, is enough. As you are a blessing to the world. Just as you are what the world needs. We are thankful that you're here. The world is a better place because you are here. And we want to see you blossom. We want to see you come into your full potential. We want to see you become that person that we know you can be. Are you going to let us down? Are you going to keep listening to that voice in your head, or that voice in your home that is telling you that you're not good enough? Who would you rather listen to? Us or them? We are telling you you're good. We are telling you you are capable. We are telling you you are enough. Today, I am saying to you, on behalf of all fellow inspirers all over the world, you are what the world needs. The world is blessed to have you. The world is a better place because you have been born. We cannot wait to see you become who you were meant to be. We cannot wait to see you realize your full potential and become a full blessing that you were meant to be. You're not meant to shrink yourself. You're not meant to become smaller. You're not meant to fit in a box or in a mold that people have created for you. You're meant to become bigger. You're meant to be larger than life. You are meant to walk into a room and own it. Yes, you are meant to shine. We can't wait to see you shine. We want you to come shine with us because we are shining in the best way we can, with our skills, with our talents, with our gifts, with our personalities. We are being our very best, and there's space for you. We want you to come join us and shine. We want you to come and blossom and bloom and show us just exactly who you are. You don't need to shrink on anybody's behalf. Become your best, and we will welcome you in your very best. We are awaiting you. The fellow inspirers all over the world are awaiting your greatness. We can't wait to have you join us in your fullness, in your full glory, in your full realization of your potentials. The world is waiting for you to come to your own and to become your true self completely without any reservations. Stop shrinking yourself and stop believing that you are not meant to be great. There is greatness in you, and we cannot wait. We are so excited. We are anticipating your coming into your own and fully expressing and embracing your greatness. Fellow inspirers, I hope you have been inspired today. Please drop your comments and tell me what you think about this video and what you have learned and how you are going to start breaking out and breaking away from those limiting beliefs that have kept you down over the years. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. That is your way of supporting me. Please subscribe to my channel and click the notification button so you'll be notified as soon as I update. Do not forget to like and share my video. Thank you so much for giving me your time today. Don't forget to be an inspiration. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Please subscribe, click the notification button, like this channel, share our videos, and follow us on social media. Thank you very much. Inspira Central.